Okay, nice. Travis has an outstanding shot on this guy. Or we have a shot on the barrel. But... Chat. Chat. Do we really want to trigger both pods at the same time? That's the question. I feel like the answer is no. I feel like the answer is no. But at the same time, how many opportunities like this are we gonna get? Like, he is in a perfect position to run up here, rage strike this sectoid, and then, because that's a free action, like, that doesn't cost any movement at all, that then gives Travis the ability to either reposition and shoot, or just immediately take a shot at this barrel and kill that other sectoid at the same time. Maybe we Overwatch first? That's actually not the worst idea in the world. So just in case... No, I'm not gonna put EW on Overwatch. But I will put Vin on Overwatch. The reason I don't want to put EW on Overwatch is because I would rather direct their shot and also potentially use overdrive if we're in a good position for it. Came here to clap alien booty cheeks and improve intergalactic relations, and I'm all out of diplomatic meetings. I mean, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Diplomacy is important, but, you know, as decreed by the Geneva Conventions, you're only allowed to have so many diplomatic meetings. Alright. There we go. Who else do we got? We got Buffalo. I want to hang on to Brewster. Alright, chat. We're about to live up to our name, and we're gonna do some bad tactical decisions. Let's do it. That's one down.
Not too shabby.
Okay, I like how the pod just kind of teleported to a different spot. It's okay. The plan remains unchanged. Somehow, it did not do enough damage to kill the sectopod, but that's okay, because this is why I saved EW's overdrive, just in case. Just in case the game decided to try to screw me. Alright, so first and foremost, I want chip away on the sectopod to get rid of all that armor. If you would, please. And then we drop one of our free reloads. And take another shot. Which is gonna put that guy dangerously close to being dead. I was hoping for a big time crit on that one. But sadly we did not get it. We did not get it. Let me see. Brewster, you can't really get to a point where we can... Oh, you know what? Yes, we can. Alright. So we move Brewster up. And we take that flank shot on the sectoid. Make him bleed. Alright, that's another one down. Now let's see what they're gonna do to retaliate. Oh my. Alright. Yep. Wouldn't be a Codex if they didn't pull that fucking cheese. Lightning field? I don't even know what that is. I've never seen that ability before. Oh, of course. Of course, a fucking Lancer. He's only disoriented. The civilian survived, chat. And it turns out he was a faceless the entire time. Friendly fire between the Advent forces. Aw, that's bullshit. Why do they get the disorientation removed? That's not cool. Alright. So. About that RAF can. Let's see. The Elite Trooper, of course, does not have any... you know what? Hold on. Because I don't care about the Elite Trooper, let's say we put him to use. Get rid of that cover for me, please. And you're gonna clone, which actually is okay by me because that gives us double the opportunities to stab this donkey with a skulljack. Speaking of stabbing this donkey with a skulljack, we can make it, but our mans is gonna be in the open if we do. So I'm gonna keep that in our back pocket. I'm gonna keep that in our back pocket for right now. Let's see. Oh, you know what? You know what? I just had a thought. I just had a thought. Okay, a plan is forming in my mind, Chad. A plan is forming in my mind. First things first, I'm the realist. Travis, you are in a very dangerous spot, my friend, and we need to remedy that as quickly as possible. How is the question? Tell you what, here's what we'll do. Oh no, the Overwatch. I forgot about that. God damn it. Every time, chat. Son of a bitch. So first and foremost, let's handle this problem.
Impressed yet?
Ah, look at that. And picking up a promotion. Picking up a promotion. I was hoping we could get to that Lancer, but we can't. But I feel like a Falcon Punch is a great way to say hello to the enemy. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's do this first. Let's do this first. Here's what I'm gonna do. Get ready, chat. It's about to be big brain time. Big brain time. 87% chance to skulljack this thing, even though we're in concealment, which means this is an ambush. They're not gonna see it coming. And yet, for some strange reason, it's only an 87% chance to succeed. I have a Boogler-related problem. The cleavage line is not as clear as it usually is. I mean, I don't like my cleavage line. I mean, it's same resolution and everything. Maybe you need to up the resolution on your stream. Anyway, let's do this, chat. It's go time. Hit him with the skull jack, Crappy. Okay, we must have succeeded. Because of what it just did there. Let's see. Wait, we gotta go. We gotta go balls deep, chat. We gotta go balls deep. Here we go. Oh, man. So close. Chad, did you see how close that was? That's a tease. That was a tease, Chad. And Game Master Hub roll into the chat on a Saturday. Good to see you, Game Master. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully the weekend is treating you well, saying glory to the Empress. Well, I'm nobody that important, but we're always glad to see you again. Get me some Ectos in chat for Game Master. Again, one of the OG, one of the very first folks to ever show up in the stream. Still showing up today. Over a year and a half later. Good to see you, Game Master. Thanks for dropping by. And that is one codex down. And then that's going to trigger the thing, which we knew was going to happen.
Commander, I believe we are seeing something entirely new. An
You,
alien species that
Tigan,
has so far
Tigan, listen,
managed to
buddy.
elude capture or observation by resistance
I know
forces.
this is new for
I
you, but I've done
strongly
this
advise a
before.
cautious approach.
Alright, now, you're probably thinking to yourself, oh no, Crappy is sitting out there in the open. And you know what? You'd be right. But, we have options. Because I can give him a free action, or, tell me I can punch that. Yes. Chat, we can Falcon punch the Avatar. I don't know why, but this feels like it's something we have to do. Okay, first of all, we gotta get our people out of this about to explode region. So, let's do that first. I'm pretty sure this is out of the radius. Then, let's get you out of here and get you a reload. And then I'll take stock of what we have left in terms of options. We gotta get Buffalo out of here as well. So we'll do the same thing.
I'm on my way.
Get you to cover, get you a reload. And so I basically just got EW and Dark Sarah. Now, I think Dark Sarah's gonna have to spend that point to get Crappy out of there. And that was part of my plan from the beginning. Was to use the combat presence to give Crappy a free action so that they can get to cover. However, I think I might have had a better idea. First, if I was gonna shoot, we can't shoot at the Avatar. That's unfortunate. Let's say I move here. Just to see if we can take a shot. If I was gonna take a shot, it's a 92% chance to do 9 to 11 damage. However, the Falcon Punch ignores armor. The only problem is it has a very high chance to graze. But I'm actually okay with that. Give him the Falcon Punch, EW. Oh yeah.
Aha, we got him.
Punched him right in the dick. Alright, now. Done deal. Our man still has run and gun. Are we feeling lucky, Crappy? Because we can get just close enough. It's gonna be a rough shot. He might not actually be able to get that shot because the dude's in half cover, but there's still a chance. As a matter of fact, you know what? We can even do one better. Because I can put him here. Remember, Krabby has low profile, which means half cover counts as full cover. So this will give him full cover against the Avatar. Now we do have to worry about the Faceless. We have a Lancer that's over here. Like, there's still a potential that he could get flanked. But at least he won't be getting flanked by the Avatar. However, that's assuming that he doesn't kill the Avatar. Let's do it, chat.
Excellent.
This ain't the cult of bad tactical decisions because we're a bunch of wussies that don't take chances. Technically a 22% chance to graze, 9 to 11 damage, which means as long as we get a full-on hit, this is a kill. Because he has 7 health and 2 armor. Our minimum damage is 9. As long as this is not a graze or a dodge, this is a kill. My man. My man. Crappy with the kill shot. You love to see it. And Mark is a sweetie in the chat saying, greetings, Commander. Good to see you, Mark. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday. Hopefully the weekend is treating you well. And hopefully you're ready for some hot resistance activity here in XCOM 2, where we just took down our first Avatar. And we are hoping to wrap this mission up within the next turn or two. I'm a little bit concerned about the Advent Lancer running out here and possibly popping one of our guys, but aside from that, I think we've got it. I think we've got it, Chad. So let me see. Dark Sarah, you don't have a lot of options left. If we give you teamwork, oh, that gives... chat. Giving a free shot to Travis might not be the worst idea in the world. Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. And the reason I want to do that is because Travis has a flank shot on this trooper. Or even better, we throw out a gas grenade because we know it's nothing but organic enemies in that vicinity. We're not going to be able to hit the Faceless with that, but it could be good area denial to keep them from charging at our boy. Or we just take the shot and wipe the trooper out. Nah, I think the answer is guns off the field. Remove the enemy from the equation if you can. Well, I say that, and then Travis missed. Thankfully they have a stock, so we got some guaranteed damage. But definitely would have been better to use the gas grenade. I'm a little curious what the codex is. Okay, the codex is just teleporting around.
That all you got?
And there's the Lancer doing exactly what I knew he was gonna fucking do. I knew that son of a bitch was gonna pull that shit. And you're gonna take an elevated shot? You better fucking not. Okay, you're shooting at EW, who literally has 11 armor, so good for you, I guess. You better not. You better fucking not. You better fucking not. Okay. Now. God damn it. Let's see. Brewster, get your butt over here.
I'm there.
Because the first thing I want is a dead faceless. Make it happen.
Didn't seem to
Unfortunately,
be
we just covered Travis in a bunch of faceless goop. I don't know if that smell's gonna come out. But at least you're not gonna get clawed to death by a faceless. I think we'll get credit for all of these civilians as long as we finish the mission, so I'm not gonna focus on trying to save those civilians. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna move EW. I said I'm gonna... Okay. Could I select EW, please? Would that be okay? No? Thank you. Because it turns out that we too can take the high ground. Only EW does it with jet boots.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
Yeah? Let's finish off that trooper. He thought he was being cheeky. He was not, in fact, being cheeky. And Troubleshooter gifting yet another sub, this time to Marcus a Sweetie. Troubleshooter, thank you for gifting more, folks. Making sure that everybody in chat has a badge today. And Marcus a Sweetie, welcome to the cult of bad tactical decisions. Or welcome back, I should say. And, of course, right on the back of that, Troubleshooter with another gifted sub, this time to Trip Friend. Trip Friend as well, welcome back into the cult. Be sure to grab yourself some Ecto Cooler for as long as the sub lasts. And, yeah, Troubleshooter out here with a double tap. I appreciate it, Troubleshooter. Again, as always, you do not have to do that, but I thank you from the bottom of my heart for making sure that everybody up in this chat has got themselves a sub badge. You guys are too generous, so thank you for that, as always. Oh yeah, that's true. Troubleshooter has finally hit 100 gifted subs as well. How about that? Chat, did I? I don't remember if I did gift sub badges. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do next, chat. That's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna get you guys some gift sub badges. Something besides the default ones. I just gotta think of what I want to do with it. So, that's... If you guys are gonna be so generous, then by God, I'm gonna put in the effort. I'm gonna get you guys some gift sub badges. Let's see. But first, we gotta finish up this up. Can't do any of that until we finish up this op. I tell you what. Travis. I'm sorry, this is crappy. Why can't... we can't skull mine the codex. But we can skull mine a lancer. Why the hell not? Let's try it. Through the chin. Through the chin, chat. 66% of feedback damage. Now, Crappy has managed to not get injured on this one. And I don't know how much the damage is. I don't want Crappy to take damage if I don't have to. If Crappy is still out there in the chat, I kind of want to leave this up to him. I want to see what he has to say about it. But if he doesn't chime in, I may have to go with the conservative answer. All right, I don't see Crappy, so we're gonna go with the conservative this time, chat. And we still got XCOM'd anyway. Still got XCOM'd anyway. I mean, 3 damage, but we still killed the Lancer, so it's not all bad. It's not the end of the world. So next thing we want to do is make sure that Travis gets his revenge. And it's gonna be proper revenge. Excuse you? Okay, never mind. It's not gonna be proper revenge. And now the Codex is literally across the map. Travis! Travis! This was your chance! This was your moment, man! This is what I'm talking about, though, chat. Like, is it just me, or is there an unusually high number of dodges going on lately? It feels like these guys are dodging every other attack that we made. Oh yeah, of course we moved the sacrificial trooper. The game's not gonna be able to resist taking that shot.
I'll leave.
It's just a little frustrating that now we're gonna have to spend an extra turn chasing this piece of shit down.
Okay. Move!
All because Travis just had to have his little XCOM moment today. Oh no, Elite Trooper! He was such a good guy, and he was only 5 days away from retirement. Travis? If I give you another chance, are you gonna blow it? Does anybody have combat presence? Okay, Crappy has combat presence. So let's give Travis one more goddamn chance.
Getting it done.
Don't fuck this up this time.
Let's rock!
Alright, who's there we go. Give me my combat presence. Oh god damn it. I forgot you have to have line of sight. Which is a really stupid fucking requirement.
Yes. All right.
Alright, Travis. There we go. Second time is the charm.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
There we go. Unfortunately, because of Travis's performance anxiety, Advent Elite Trooper had to die. A needless sacrifice. Because Travis choked. Megas, you're not wrong. We did, in fact, sack God. Right in the sack, as a matter of fact. Let's have a look. We got EW. Only picking up 1 kill this time around, but hitting all of his shots, dealing a good amount of damage. Definitely helping take down that sectopod. The blue screen rounds plus the chip away. That's a dangerous combo when it comes to sectopods. Then we got Vin, also picking up a kill, hitting the 1 shot that he took. Again, Vin is the support guy, so I don't give him a hard time for not, you know, going out there and tearing up the entire map with his plasma weapon, because he's there to make sure everybody else makes it back home. So picking up a kill, hitting a shot, and doing 10 damage is still a damn fine contribution to the mission. Then we got Crappy, picking up the MVP. Mostly because of the Skulljack, let's be honest. Like, the Skulljack is a little bit weird because it does like 200 damage. It's an instant kill on pretty much anything. So Crappy, because they did 2 Skulljacks, is gonna get the MVP no matter what because of the damage. But even so, they had an outstanding performance. Not only got the Skulljack on the Codex, but also picked up 2 more kills, hit the one shot that they took, and man, that concealment though. That concealment. Crappy may not have started out as a scout, but by God, he has slowly been turning into one. And he's pretty damn good at it too. Need to rack up bodies here to make sure everyone who does rack up bodies stay in one piece. Exactly. Which I would argue is just as important, if not more so. Then we got Brewster Buffalo, one of the all-time greats this mission. I'm pretty sure that Brewster would have picked up the MVP if not for the Skulljacks, because they picked up 6 kills on 80 damage, hit 10 out of 10 shots, and 3 of those were Overwatch. Those were reaction shots. Yeah, exactly, Oxford. I didn't even use the mechs for the cheese. I was just putting Crappy in high cover on the map, too. But yeah, you could absolutely cheese it with mechs if you wanted to. I try not to do, like, exploits, though, right? Like, I try to play games in the spirit in which they were intended, rather than like, oh, because this is a thing that technically works, I'm gonna cheese it. But that's just my personal philosophy. Then we got Dark Sarah. Didn't really do that much in terms of damage, but definitely helped out not only with the combat presence, the giving those actions to the folks that needed them so that they could accomplish the mission, but also picking up a bunch of the civilians to make sure that they didn't get killed. So, nah, don't. It's not like that at all, Dark Sarah. You didn't get kills. You didn't do damage. But I don't think anybody's gonna argue that you didn't serve a purpose out there. Like, again, it's not all about who does the most shooty bang bang. It's about making sure that we accomplish the objective. And the objective was to save civilians and kill aliens. You didn't kill aliens this mission, but you sure as hell saved civilians. So that's important. And again, the combat presence alone gives you a lot of utility, because if we have somebody like, for example, Crappy Sniper, who runs off into the middle of the field to go skulljack a Codex, who was it that gave up one of their actions so that Crappy could get back to cover and not get killed, right? So again, I am the biggest proponent of support. I will always appreciate the support play. Your stats may not look good, but I was here. I know. And here's Travis, choking here at the end, but otherwise turning in a acceptable performance. Picking up 3 kills with 45 damage, hit 4 out of 5 shots, of course, missing that last stick, or next to last stick with the knife. But at the same time, I can understand, Travis hasn't had an opportunity to stab anything in a while. He was really excited. He probably just, his performance anxiety. He was nervous. It's been a little while. So he went out there and he did the stab, and the Codex is a Codex, so it's teleporting all over the place and goofy shit like that. I'm gonna give Travis a hard time, but I'm not gonna pretend like I don't understand how this situation could have played out. Happens to the best of us. There we go, chat. That's a successful mission. Retaliation mission taken care of. Everybody coming home in one piece, although Travis did take quite a bit of damage on that one. But aside from that, outstanding performance all around.
The Advent administration again assures its citizens that outreach
There you go.
efforts in the
Mission
border
complete.
territories will
Operation
continue
Big Ol'
despite the
Sack of
recent
God.
brutal assault on peacekeeping forces by
I mean, Chad, I'm gonna be honest. If we had failed this mission, I probably would have had to call the campaign there. Because if you're If you fail on big ol' Sack of God, like, I don't feel like there's any coming back from that. Like, at that point, the campaign is over. Just pack it in. You're done. But let's see. We got Travis picking up a promotion. Crappy's gonna be in for 2 days. Not too bad, considering the damage that he took from the feedback. 9 days in the infirmary for Travis, but again, they lost half their health bar, so that's understandable. No other promotions, though, strangely enough. Although, to be fair, most of these folks are pretty high ranked, so...
Commander, although I
there we go. We got the Avatar
the
corpse.
specimen
We did
have
not blow it
recovered
up,
is
in
crucial
fact.
to the aliens' efforts. We
His
currently
body
do
exhibits
not
no
have the
signs of
means
decomposition,
to
and
accomplish
initial
studies.
scans show a disconcerting level of lower-order brain activity. Reports of auditory hallucinations from the staff that handled this specimen are disturbing, but as yet they are unsubstantiated. And we rescued 10 out of the 12 civilians, so good. I guess it's gonna be good for our region income.
New objective added.
Study the Avatar corpse. Yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it. Yeah, no, I get it, Tygan. I appreciate it. Let's see. Killed the Avatar. Reduced the Avatar progress by 3 as a result. And our supply went up by 30 in New India. So we're getting 30 more space shekels a month from New India as a result. Outstanding. New India was actually one of the lowest performing or one of the lowest income areas that we have. So, yeah. That'll help a lot. And of course, Optimus is happy with us, which you love to see. Let's see, what do you got? What do you got? You got teleport escape. When damaged, the Avatar can teleport to a new location. Mental fortress. The Avatar is immune to any form of negative mental effects. Of course, they're not going to let us mind control the Avatar. Avatar regeneration. The Avatar quickly regains health when wounded. I don't remember them doing that, but that's something to keep in mind. And then they have their different psychic abilities, so. An Avatar. How about that? Alright, let's get to that promotion, chat. We got Travis picking up a promotion on the last mission. Let's see. Making it up to Tech Sergeant. Double coat, best coat, says Travis. What are we talking about? Oh, opening a new pack of double coat. Gotcha, gotcha.
For a second there, Tygan had my hopes up. With all of his talk of the elders dying, I thought we might have caught a break. I should have known it wasn't going to be that simple. And of course, their solutions always seem to revolve around experiments.
Dad's not happy that we didn't get the easy way out.
Some combination of the two. As far as I can tell, this might be our chance at ending them once and for all. If we
Anyway,
stop the
chat.
cure,
So, we got, under the gunner tree, terrifying suppression, which we've seen before. Basically just means anytime Travis uses suppression, it has an opportunity to cause panic. Then we have under the corpsman, which, again, not a tree that he's really been focusing on so far. You can use a med kit, but it does not cost an action. Not a terrible ability, whether you're a medic or not. And then we have the flesh, or again, however it's pronounced. Attack any enemy within movement range with your sword. Deals 1 damage for every 4 tiles between your starting position and the target. I don't know if that's offensive or defensive, though. You can trigger the ability by placing the movement cursor over an enemy. A soldier can perform a dash move using both actions to move and still trigger an attack against an enemy. It deals 1 bonus damage for every 4 tiles between the position at its start of the turn and the target. So this is basically just the ability to use the knife like a sword. Finally. Like, you had to pick up an additional ability for it, but this basically just lets you use the knife the same way that the Blade Master uses the sword. Which I assume is going to be the direction you want to go, but the choice is yours. Either terrifying suppression, medkits do not cost an action, or stab stuff. I mean, again, you've kind of been building down the stabby tree, so it's not hard to figure it out. What is this? Chip away? I mean, here we have chip away, which is a pretty damn good ability too. Remember, EW has this. This basically uses extra ammo, but allows you to remove armor. But obviously, Travis want to stabby. Do you want to pick up chip away for 15 points, Travis, just to have it in your repertoire, or would you rather save your points? Because I didn't even realize that you had this ability. Yeah, it could be useful. But it's your call. It's your points. Thankfully, we're at a point in the campaign where shredding armor is not as much of a problem as it used to be. We have a lot more ways to do that now than we did before. Alright, that's fine. We can leave it by the wayside. No big deal. Alright, there we go. There we go, Chad. So that is a retaliation mission out of the way, and I think that means we might as well get right back into it. We got Plasma Lance coming up in 3 days, so finally getting that that top tier sniper weapons. We've got... who is this? That's Nocarian, right? I think this is Nocarian? I don't remember who this is, but somebody who the hell is in training? I don't remember. I think that's Nocarian. I'm pretty sure it is. And then we have the end of the month payday coming up in 13 days. We got the Fabricate PCS in 3 days as well. So we got some things coming up, chat. So let's get back to the Geoscape, hit some points of interest, and we'll see what kind of other rewards we can get. But knocking down the Avatar project by 3 pips is a huge win for us.
Piece of the Avatar project, Commander. Your efforts are to be commended.
Let's see. 7 days for alien alloys is the new point of interest. Over here in Brazil. But I think we continue here at the cave because that's an opportunity for alloys and crystals. And we could definitely use more, but...
Avenger plotting new course.
And, yeah, let's hit the fast forward button.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
And covert op is... oh, man. Chat, they are giving us so much. They are giving us so many of these combat rushes, but I like it. So we got a combat rush PCS, we got some meld, and we got a superior hacking PCS. Alright, let's see. What do we got left? We got refined Illyrium for a rocket crafting component. We still don't have a Reaper that's major, which is, I think, the highest level. So we would need a maxed out Reaper in order to get this. From what Oxford was telling me, this is like a nuke or something similar to it, which then makes me really, really want to do it. But since we haven't been using our hero characters, they haven't been getting the experience that they need to hit that. So alright, Chad. I'm gonna put this to a vote, okay? And I'll explain first. I could use the console, and I know fucking people are gonna scream blasphemy, oh my god, you're cheating, blah blah blah, whatever. I can use the console to level up our Reaper, our Skirmisher, and our Templar, because I have a feeling we're gonna need to use them for a series of missions in order to do this. But we're not gonna have the time to level them up. So I could use the console, since we don't take them into missions anyway, we only send them on covert ops, to essentially level them up regardless. But I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. So let me put up the poll and I'll let you guys make the decision. It's up to you. It's up to you. I personally, it doesn't bother me. But again, if there's a nuke in the game, I definitely want to try it. So let's see. Console to promote heroes. And I'll give you 2 minutes, chat, to make your decision. As always, poll is up. If you don't see it, refresh your stream. And I'll let you guys decide how you want to handle this. Again, I can use the console to do it just so that we get access to it, because the alternative is either we got to go on a whole lot more covert ops, or alternately, I got to start taking our hero units into combat, which means less opportunity for you guys to level up, which is part of the reason that, like, because... So to me, the hero units is very similar. First, we're deciding on whether to use the console to promote the heroes so that we can do this covert op to get what is supposed to be part of a nuke, essentially. And again, the reason that I didn't want to do this with the heroes is it's kind of like in Reservoir Dogs when they talk about why no one ever gets to be Mr. Black, because everybody wants to be Mr. Black, and it's kind of the same thing here. Like, I didn't want to give the hero units to any particular people in chat because everybody wants to be the hero units since they're really, really good. So in order to not have anybody feel like maybe they got preferential treatment or something, I wanted everybody to be on a level playing field. And so we've just been using the heroes for covert ops up to this point. And Lord Melcair says, "Hi, I'm lurking, have a great stream." Well, thank you, Lord Melcair. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it, even if you're just lurking. I've said it before, but for anybody that's there, I mean, yeah, whether you're here for 5 minutes, 5 hours, whether you send one message in chat or 1,000, I just appreciate you being here. So thank you for spending some time with us, even if you're just lurking. There's a lot of folks out there that are just hanging in the back, doing some painting. Like Jotun today is finishing his move, so we got people out there that are doing other things. I mean, I'm sure there are some people out there that are just listening to me ramble so that they can go to sleep or something. So it's all good. You don't have to be active in chat if you don't want to be. I know not everybody wants to do that. So it's fine. It's fine. Have a good lurk. Yeah, and to Travis's point, it is unanimous with 0 votes for no. Everybody says yes. Let's use the console to promote heroes. Okay, so chat. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on some music for you real quick because it's gonna take me a minute. I'm gonna have to go look up the console command and figure out how to do this. So while we're doing that, I'll give you guys some music. And of course, I'll still be here. We can still chat, but I don't want us to be sitting here in complete silence either. So, ready, set, go. What do you want to listen to? OMF 2097. What the hell is that? OMF. Don't make me regret this, Kermie. Let's see, what is this? One Must Fall 2097. I have never heard of this in my life. Troubleshooter says it's good. Okay, well, here we go. I'm just gonna let it ride, chat. Okay, there you go. I am going to turn it down a little bit. It's a little bit loud for me. All right, so we'll listen to that. Now let me go and look up the console commands for how to do this, because I don't remember. It is kind of a bump, though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel the need to move to the music, chat. Which is a good sign. Let's see. I'm not seeing it. Is there a specific? Okay, here we go. Well, that's strange. Is there not a way to level up a specific soldier? Because the only console command for leveling anybody up that I'm seeing is to level up the entire barracks. Had our Lego con last week. Now I need an idea for next year. Anyone have I mean, don't even get me started on that, Travis. Level up selected soldier, says Oxford. Alright, we can try that. Let's give it a try. Why not? I mean, Oxford is rarely wrong, so we'll give it a try. Oh, there it is.
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place
ranks?
for the
How many ranks are we short?
processing of all
Soldier
non-essential
abilities?
human life
Oh wow,
to
they are
begin
extremely
immediately.
low rank. Okay. So we're gonna go 4 ranks then? Alright, now let's bag it. Ah, there we go. It works, chat. It works. It works. Alright. There we go, chat. There we go. We have used the console to level up our heroes. And again, while we are cheating a little bit, and to his credit, Oxford was 100% right about that. So there we go. We now have our heroes leveled up, so let's get into the guerrilla tactics school. I'm sorry, the resistance ring. And let's go grab ourselves a nuke, chat. Oh, and it's required. We have to send a scientist and an engineer. Well, we have engineers to spare. So that part doesn't bother me. The scientist I'm not super happy about. But we'll send the scientist regardless. Alright, there we go. A rocket crafting component, chat, which is supposed to be a nuke. Yeah, Oxford says cheating, invalid run. Well, I mean, I'm not putting this up on a speed run or anything like that. It's, again, we're doing this for the sake of the story, for the sake of entertainment. So don't worry, don't worry. We're not actually going to use our leveled up heroes, because I literally haven't taken them on any mission other than ambushes where we couldn't avoid it. So there we go. Let's begin the covert action chat.
Get underway immediately.
Alright. Now, I'll tell you what, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I forget who it was that suggested this, but man, this soundtrack is where it's at. So for those of you out in the YouTube lands that might be watching this VOD after the fact, or if you're just watching the VOD on Twitch, the OST is called One Must Fall 2097. Holy shit. I like it. I like it. However, we're going to put that on pause. But I'm going to keep it open just for you guys, so that when we get to the BRB, I'm just going to continue that. Was Kermie's legit good idea? Well then, again, Kermie, outstanding choice. I was not expecting it to be that good, but it was a banger. It was a banger. I like it. So there we go. We got the covert action out of the way. Let us continue. We got 24 hours until plasma snipers, chat.
I am sure you will find the results to be
there
as
it is.
intriguing as
Plasma
I
snipers. Let's assign some new research. We got the plasma lance, and we got the shadow lance. Finally have 25k points again. I wanted to ask, should I use them now or later? Because I can't imagine you get through this list this run. So EW, I've said before, for anybody that's already in the game and wants to do a repeat, I am still keeping the list going, so you can absolutely go ahead and redeem. I'm not going to put you into this game twice, but you will still be on the list in order for whatever the next game is that we play, where I can rename people. So, you know, if you have the points and you want to redeem them now, go right ahead. I'm still keeping track, even for the people that are already in the game. And as if to prove my point, hey, what the hell? Man, hold on a second, chat. Okay, I was about to say, I don't know why I didn't play that the first time around, but, oh, god damn it. Chat, what have you done? What have you done, chat? That was not a call for everybody with 25k points to redeem suddenly. You assholes. Alright, now let me fucking scroll back up here so I can actually see the order. Alright, so it was EW. And then let's see, we had Roe. Then we have Capsy, who I'm pretty sure that's the first redeem that they've done, so congratulations on hitting 25k, Capsy. Then we got Cvex. And yeah, that's another name that I think is the first time I've seen it on the list, so congratulations. And then we got Grindler as well. Again, I apologize if the model goes crazy. It doesn't like it when I look down to write in my notebook. Alright, are you... is that it? And any other donkeys want to redeem the Put Me In boss? I did... like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did new icons for that over the course of this week. I did some new icons for this stuff, so... Anyway. And then we got EW with 5 gifted subs out of nowhere. Thank you for the gifted subs, as always, for the massive generosity and the massive chicken, EW. And for those of you that got gifted subs, be sure to thank EW or whoever gifted you a sub. And, of course, welcome, as always, to the cult of bad tactical decisions. And here's Arrakis going ahead and redeeming again, which is funny because he is actually the next name on the list, but because of the way the things have been going, I've said before, I'm not really planning on putting anybody else in the game at this point, just because we're pretty close to the end, and I don't want anybody to feel like they got screwed out of their points, because, you know, their character didn't really get any screen time. And here we go. Technology breakthrough, Chan. We've made an astounding breakthrough. Let's see. Energy anti-material rifle. So yeah, the Plasma Lance is unmatched sniper rifle. 1 energy AMR has been added to the inventory. Okay. So if we do the breakthrough, it's 5 days, and it increases assault rifle damage by +1. I mean, Chad, it's +1 damage. +1 damage is always good. I mean, if we had a Maskez Arrakis, then clearly I have been playing this game all wrong. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it.
Work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact
Means I
you
can't
when
be the
I have a
Reaper.
full
No,
report.
as I've said before, I don't, I didn't want to give anybody the hero units because then everybody's like, well, I wanted to be the Reaper. I wanted to be the Skirmish. Well, nobody wanted to be the Skirmisher. I wanted to be the Templar, right? And so, you know, the people that get to be those things then become like, oh, well, they got preferential treatment, or they got lucky because they just happened to put their name on the list at the right time. And, you know, it's just, again, I'd rather have everybody on a level playing field. And more to the point, I wanted everybody to have all of the amalgamation classes available to them, so it was just the better solution to the problem as far as I was concerned. Additionally, it also solves the problem of, like, because the hero units are specialized, it solves the problem of, oh, well, we're doing this type of mission, so it's not really a good point, or it's not really a good fit for this soldier or whatever. I mean, we do still have that from time to time where it's like, oh yeah, this is going to be a mission with a lot of long-range fights, so we don't necessarily want to take people with flamethrowers, but, like, in general, the hero units are very specialized, and there are some situations where they're just completely useless. Anyway, chat, we're going to research improved assault rifles.
Aside from the occasional
Oh, and I forgot.
Don't imagine
No, back up. Get off the geoscape. Get off the geoscape. Because I want to have a look at the special sniper that we just got. Where is Gremler? Because Gremler's the only one that's actually using a sniper rifle. And I doubt very seriously that it's going to be better than the Chosen. So the Chosen sniper is 10 to 13, plus we got an additional 1 damage. Yeah, and the plasma sniper is only 8 to 10. So that's kind of crap. Kind of crap. The Chosen sniper is going to be better in pretty much every case. But at least we got the research done. The question, hold on. Does that mean...
What can I do for you, Commander?
Can we build... Because remember, chat, there's the mech trooper weapons, but we've never gotten the opportunity to upgrade anything other than the basic level weapon. Like, we got the rail upgrade for this, and then we got the fusion upgrade for it, but like the sniper and the flamethrower versions of the mech weapons never got any upgrades, and I don't know why. I don't know if there's just like a missing research that we didn't do, or if there's some autopsy that we need to do that we never did. It's really weird. I'm not entirely sure why we never got the opportunity to upgrade them. Because it feels like we should.
Anyone on board this ship who feels the least bit sorry to hear the elders are dying off. If anything, morale probably got a boost
anyway.
once word spread outside of the senior staff.
Now we can go to the
Work
geoscape.
is well underway, Commander.
Avatar Project minor breakthrough. Alien scientists are making great strides, instantly adding 1 block of progress. Oh no. Well, you can have your 1 block of progress, and I'll see the 3 that I just removed by killing one of the avatars.
Forward on the Avatar Project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, anyway. The many large caves found in this region long contributed to rumors that the original XCOM headquarters was once found here. While exploring the area, we did find the weathered remains of both human and alien craft abandoned since the invasion. After a few hours underground, our team successfully returned with a number of alien materials found in the cave. 66 alloys and 65 crystals. That is damn good, chat. That is a shitload of resources. So we could do Furies for alien alloys. Or we could do Battlefield for supplies. Those are the only points of interest that are currently on the map. Or maybe... No, I think we just... Let's go get some space shekels. Let's go get some space shekels, chat. In the meantime, because we have so many resources, I think it's time to go on a spending spree, or at least attempt to. So let's have a look at what we've got. Is there anything else? I mean, an EMP bomb might not be bad because we literally have gone the entire game without one. Let's see. I'll tell you what, chat. Crappy wanted drugs, okay? This was a long time ago. Crappy wanted drugs. I said I would look at doing drugs when we had the resources. The problem is that these are one-time use. Like, you use them the one time, and then that's it. They're gone forever. So, I'm reluctant to build a bunch of these, but I did promise Crappy that we would make drugs. So, we have made drugs. Let me see. What else do we have going on here? I mean, we could go for the storm gun, but it's not gonna beat the chosen shotgun. The superior emulator. I mean, we kind of already have all the best stuff that we need at the moment. We could buy the powered bit, because Erst is still using the bit. Let's do it. Let's buy a powered bit for Erst. Let me see. I think that's pretty much it. Right? Medical canister? I mean, I feel like we don't need that because they mostly just get that by default. Toxic gas canister. We could build more kinetic strike modules. What about armor? What about armor, chat? I mean, we could build more serpent armor, more rage armor. We still haven't done the autopsy on the Archon. We still need to do that. Let me see. Proving ground. What do we got? What do we got? We still got the same old shit. But we got a lot of instant stuff, Chad. Do we roll on a gacha? I mean, rolling on a gacha only takes supplies, though. We've already done the upgrade here. We might as well put an engineer in here, even though they're gonna complain. I mean, we might as well put them in there anyway. And then research and development. Let's see. What do we got over here? Are we working on anything? We're not currently working on anything. So we could do an additional research station. We need 2 power for that. Or we could do an additional development workbench. I kind of want to do both, chat. I kind of want to do both. Let's go with the research, though.
Commander, we've
for
pushed our
sure.
current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Does the other person do more? No, it's 10% for both. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Oh, this only does the thing. This is just the staffing room ones, which that doesn't matter. We don't need those. Well, to hell with that. Now I don't feel bad about not buying the engineer version. All right, here we go. Chat, we could buy another war suit. Oh, this is it. We done did it. Chat, we done did it. Sold. And we have the supplies, and I'm doing it, chat. We're gonna build another superior chem thrower upgrade. We desperately need an accuracy upgrade for the fucking flamethrowers. I'm doing it.